What's up everybody and welcome back to the YouTube channel. After Avengers Endgame, if you look in great detail, the plan of Doctor Strange as posed to us in Avengers Infinity War is finally revealed, as we know exactly why Doctor Strange gave up the Time Stone in Infinity War, as well as why everything had to play out the way that it did. Strange had to sacrifice the Time Stone in order to keep Tony Stark alive, the only man that was capable of performing the snap in Avengers Endgame 5 years down the line. However, the Russo brothers have recently opened up in exactly what Doctor Strange saw in the future, and adds far more precedence and emotion to that scene in Infinity War. The scene where he speaks to Tony and discusses the 14 million outcomes that he saw using the Time Stone, and how they only won a single one. This is what the directors of Avengers Endgame had to say at exactly what Doctor Strange saw in the single victory that they ended up winning, which of course we all know now is the Endgame outcome. The only way this works is if Tony dies, and if you go back and watch Infinity War, when Strange says there's one, Strange is just choked with emotion. Now that we all know the end, go back and watch that moment in Infinity War. He means you're going to have to die, Tony. This does confirm exactly what Doctor Strange saw, and it was the death of Iron Man, as well as 14 million other possibilities where the Avengers did not succeed. What's interesting is the Russo brothers, as well as the writers for Avengers Endgame, have also opened up about some of these alternate possibilities and alternate realities where the Avengers again lost to Thanos. The Russos even recently discussed one possibility where the Rat never steps on the quantum machine and releases Ant-Man from the quantum realm, as well as likely other possibilities and outcomes where other Avengers used the Infinity Gauntlet and it was not successful. The series of events had to play out exactly as it did in Avengers Infinity War in order for Avengers Endgame to have the outcome it did with Tony Stark. If Doctor Strange had not given up the Time Stone in Avengers Infinity War, the Avengers would have lost eventually. And if Doctor Strange had revealed the truth of his plan to Tony Stark in Endgame when he asks, he might have hesitated and Thanos would have taken that moment to stop him. Everything had to be precise and perfect. The exact right people had to return at the exact right time, which is also likely why it took around 14 minutes for the survived Avengers to return. But that is what the Russo brothers said about what Doctor Strange saw in his vision. He did actually see Tony Stark die, and in that moment he looks at him knowingly, knowing that Stark will sacrifice himself for the gauntlet, and he looks at him knowing that he will sacrifice himself in the end to stop Thanos. This also has even more precedence later on in the film when Doctor Strange looks at Tony and says there was no other way, just after he gives up the Time Stone. Now this line has even more double meaning in the sense that there was no other way except for Strange to give up the Time Stone, and there was no other way except for Stark to give up his life. This is as deep as an apology as Doctor Strange can give to Tony Stark without giving anything away about the future, as if Strange does give anything away about the future, it won't happen, just as he tells Tony in Endgame. But that is what the Russos had to say about Strange's vision in Avengers Infinity War, and exactly what he saw. Again, the Avengers Endgame merch page sale continues, where you can get hoodies 20 to 60% off. Also this week, we'll be announcing the winner of the next Hot Toy giveaway. The rules for that are as follows. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and tell me in the comments below which Infinity Stone you think is the most powerful. Thank you guys as always so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button to assemble and join our team, and have a great